Okay, guys, I'm really trying to get my Rockhopper ready to go back on the trail. So here I am working on my personal bike, which once again, when you work on everyone else's bike, it's hard to make time to work on your own. It's because working on your own doesn't pay the bills. But let's go ahead and change the forks on this particular one. Okay, so since I got this Rockhopper, I've had this fork. It's a Fox 34 rhythm fork, and I've been wanting to use it, but I had some issues with it. First of all, tapered headset, non-tapered headset, so that needed an adapter. Then boost front end, quick release front end. So I went ahead and grabbed the headset adapter. Grab the headset adapter from Zito. No sorry Jessica here, because this one was more available to me than the other one was. And then for wheels, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to these Synchros, SYNCROS, with the through axle. I am still gonna have to deal with the disc brakes, so I'll deal with that on a separate video. But for right now, I'm just gonna put these on and see how it goes. So these wheels are center lock disc, not 6-bolt disc like the ones I have on now. And the reason I waited for so long for these forks is I needed everything to line up. I needed wheels, I needed the headset conversion. Here you see my dog staring at me from the back, so I go ahead and walk over there and let him out. But anyways, I needed to get certain parts, and once again, I still don't have the center lock disc. So, but I wanted to push myself and force myself to work on my own projects, and that's why I didn't wait to have everything ready. Maybe not take off the top cap. Honestly, I got really lucky. That would have hurt if it would have hit my toe or my foot. As you can tell, I'm wearing sandals, and that really would have hurt. So make sure you take precautionary tails and not let that happen. But obviously I didn't, so I said screw it. But make sure that doesn't happen to you guys. I'm gonna save these because you never know if I get another Specialized. I'm gonna want these again. So this particular Specialized is a 44 mil top and bottom, and that's why I saved it, just in case I get another 44 mil frame. I do have the headset for it. Once again, I'm a hoarder, don't like to throw anything away. And right here you're gonna see me mess with this headset tool. If I would have taken 2 extra seconds and aligned them properly, it would have been a lot easier. But because I didn't do that, you see me having kind of a hard time with it. I have to move it around a lot instead of just centering it the first time like I should have. But you know, at the time I thought I did, but apparently, you know, looking back, I didn't. I did have to go back and get the pliers to work on the bottom, because the bottom one was being a little bit harder than the top. But all in all, it went in really nicely. It went in, well, the bottom one did, because I took time to adjust it. I was contemplating to use the original rise that came on the forks, but then I decided to take it off and use the one that came on the headset, because why not? I came on the headset for a reason. Might as well just use the ones that came new with everything. And of course, always check your grease, because you never know. Even though this is a sealed bearing system, I still put some grease on there. Just hopefully it'll help me out in the future when I go to work on it again. The bearings don't get rusted. I'm sure you guys have seen it where the bearings get stuck to the cup. Hopefully that amount of grease will prevent that from happening. And here you see me just kind of putting it on in there. Honestly surprised it held, but I was really happy that it did. It allowed me to put everything back together. You guys let me know if I should keep the original cockpit or if I should also upgrade that, since I'm upgrading everything else. Should I keep the original cockpit, which would be the bars and the stem, or should I go for an aftermarket one? I don't know. The ones I have been working pretty good, so I don't know if I see a point in it, but I might do it just for shits and giggles.
Alright, so this doesn't fit, so I'll worry about that later.
Yeah, so that cable holder didn't fit, so I'll get one at my local bike shop later. But for right now, I'm just going to work with what I have and finish up using what I do have, which is obviously the wheel with no disc brake yet.
Alright. Alright, real quick, it's right there. Alright. So, before you ask me, I'm not done. Alright, I'm not done. I need brakes and I need to cut the steer tube. So you might be asking yourself, why did you do all this if you don't have the brake system? To push me to get the brake system, to push me to get it done, because I was getting way too comfortable riding it the way it was, and if I didn't do it little by little, I probably would not do it, if that makes any sense. So I got the headset, and because I had the headset, I did the forks. Because I did the forks, I did the wheels. So next stop is I'm gonna get the brakes and tubes, because these are tubeless tires. I might run tubeless, I don't know, I've never done it before, so I might do that. But for now, I am done. I'm not gonna cut the steer tube until I ride it and know how much to leave myself. So that's it, guys, that's it. But once again, if you're asking yourself, why did you start a product if you didn't have all the things to do it, it's because now I have to push myself on this particular one to get all the other parts I need. Usually I like having all the parts, but I'm very impatient sometimes and my brain works in a very weird way. So this one I figured, screw it, I'll do what I can, wait for the rest of the parts, and force myself to buy the rest. So this, brakes, cut the steer tubes, and I'm done, guys, with this project. Have a few upgrades to go, but that's it for now. That's just like out.